Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a Choosing Beggar family gets 6 years of free Christmas gifts, but that isn't enough for Choosing Beggars. Let's jump right in. So I wrote a post yesterday about a Choosing Beggar I encountered with a charity I co-run and co-founded. While the vast majority of people we met through this are kind and appreciative people just down on their luck and in need of a little humanity, there are some Choosing Beggars. Since some people seem to really be able to relate to the last post, I figured I'd write about another incident that sticks out in my mind. So the charity is a very small 501 that works locally in our area. We are almost entirely self-funded, so we budget like crazy. 99% of what we do is called holiday assistance, which basically means during the winter holidays, people with children who are in need apply for us to be Santa to their children. Since we are a family-run charity, we always joke, who knew Santa was Jewish? Since we are so small and personalized, we can go a little more above and beyond. We give every child lots of gifts. We are really generous and try to make it the best Christmas holiday we possibly can. When people apply, they give their children size, age, name, and wish lists. We make it clear no electronics. That was the last story. Our first goal is warm clothes, books, and educational items, and then toys. Of course, other necessities that a specific child may have, for example, sanitary hygiene items or bedding or baby care. We don't do Xbox or iPods or whatever, but we do use their wish list. They like Mulan and sports, they sure as heck are going to get those things. While the needs are most important, we do not ever neglect the wants. Every child receives toys and plenty of them. We also take the time to hand wrap, decorate, and label every single gift signed to the child from Santa. Today our group is a charity, and we have been a recognized one for many years now, but we started out as just people who wanted to help someone. During our time of not being an official charity, when we were just word of mouth, no applications, just people getting our number and calling, we had this one family. We delivered their gifts, and their home really stood out to us. It was this old floor above a closed shop that was split in two to have 2 apartments. The floors were all hard concrete or a similar feel. There were 2 mattresses in the family of 7, and there was almost not a single piece of furniture. We gladly brought in a carload of gifts for all the children, and they were very appreciative. On our way out, they made sure to tell us that the cartons of empty cigarette boxes, tons of empty beer cans, and so many empty beer boxes, those cardboard boxes they used to sell beer by the pack, sitting on the porch weren't theirs. It was their neighbors. It seemed a little odd they felt the need to go out of their way to tell us that, but whatever. We try not to take families more than once, but we do end up doing it a lot. Most families who apply say they have hit hard times and just need some help while they get back on their feet. That doesn't always happen in just a year. I don't know if it was because we started with them in our early days, or we felt familiar with them. Whatever the reason, we took this family's application 6 times. For 5 years, we went to that apartment and brought them their holiday gifts. Every time they had all those empties on their porch. We were idiots who didn't put 2 and 2 together with that. Not only had they had different neighbors during those years, with the same trash, the last time they didn't even have any neighbors. The other apartment was empty, and we still didn't realize the hundreds of empty cans and packs of cigarettes were theirs. Every single year, they listed reasons why they need help and how it's just for this year and they are working to get back on their feet, etc. Their reasons never changed. At year 6, they had moved to a new, bigger place, a townhouse. They sent their wish list and we went off it. 2 of the kids were 16 and 14 and were very large boys. One of the other children was a younger, very small little girl, maybe 8 at the time. They all had their long lists of requests. We also began to notice that every year their requests multiplied and got more and more expensive. The little girl wanted clothes, jewelry, an easy bake oven, Barbie dolls, and so on for a long time. We went all out for all 5 children. Christmas rolls around and they call. We weren't at the office phone on the holiday, so we had to call them back after Christmas. We were concerned something bad had happened or we left a gift for someone else by accident. When we reached them, they were livid. During this entire conversation, the woman was yelling. Now, this was a few years ago, so this is paraphrased, but this is pretty much how the call went. "What is wrong with you? My little girl is in tears. You called her fat." "I'm sorry, but what do you mean? What happened?" "She opened one of her gifts and it was a men's shirt in size XXL. She's not fat. Now she thinks she's fat." "I'm sorry about the mislabel, but that shirt was meant for your son, who wears an adult men's XXL. With large families and all the other families we wrap, sometimes boxes get mislabeled. We apologize if this upset your daughter, but we are not trying to imply that she's overweight." "You ruined her Christmas, and that isn't the only problem." "Oh, what else happened?" "She asked for an easy bake oven and you got her the wrong one. I told her she was going to get her toy and then she opens this crap and is crying again." We don't tell people what they're getting, and we don't say they will get everything they write down on their wish list. We make it clear that just because it's there doesn't mean we can do it. So why this woman assumed she would definitely get this toy is beyond me. And then she tells her daughter she's going to get that toy, giving her this expectation that could easily be shattered. We got her the damn Easy Bake Oven, and it was the newest one on the market. I still don't know what other one she wanted. "Well, we are sorry if the toy is not the one she wanted. We can send you a receipt to exchange it if you want." "No, she wanted that one, and you gave her the wrong one. You ruined her Christmas." We don't get everything on every list. We wish we could, but we are on a limited budget and try to do what we can for each child. "There's more." Oh my God. "Yes?" "The jewelry box you gave her is empty." "Yes, it's new." "She opened it and thought the gift would be inside, but it's just a box." This was a beautiful blue jewelry box with a stunning beaded pattern on the top, and the inside was soft blue silk. I remember it very well because I picked it out. I spent extra on it and used some of my own money to splurge and buy it because I thought it was so stunning and that this little girl who likes jewelry would love it. And it's not like we didn't also give her lots of jewelry. We gave her that too. This was just an extra gift. We did get some jewelry pieces for her as well. Did you not get those? We got a couple. More than that, but whatever. Little things. But who gives a jewelry box without putting jewelry in it first? Good thing we didn't get her a piggy bank. I apologize for anything you are unhappy with, but we try to provide the best Christmas we can for every child we can. Then she huffs and mumbles and grumbles and hangs up. Well, if you think that's the end of the story, the next year rolls around and we get an application from them. We were apparently monsters who fat-shamed little girls, but still good enough to ask for stuff. We inform everyone who applies of their application status. We cannot take everyone that applies. We have limited resources. We do as much as possible, but there are limits. So, their application was an easy no. Someone new had the misfortune of letting them know their application would not be accepted. They went off. Can you think of a bad name to call someone? Well, she said it. everything in the book, and I think she invented a few new ones, screaming these profanities at the top of her lungs. So that's the end of the story. Just kidding. This year rolls around, and guess who puts in another application? Yes, they were rejected, and the same thing happens again. She screamed a long list of profanities. I wonder what will happen this year. Who wants to bet that they put in another application? This is John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.